Hello Frugal fans, Captain Frugal here again. In this video I'm going to teach you how to beat Marvel Puzzle Quest The Big Enchilada. Alright Frugal fans, in this video I'm using a different team than I did in the previous How to Beat the Big Enchilada video. In the previous video I used all 2-star characters. I used 2-star Storm, 2-star Black Widow, and 2-star Magneto. And this one, my team is going to be different groups of levels here. I'm going to go with Old Man Logan, and I'm going to use Black Panther. And then I'm once again going to continue to use the 2-star Black Widow. So I'm using a 5-star character, a 3-star character, and a 2-star character. Each one I'm choosing for different reasons. One, I'm choosing Old Man Logan for his healing ability and hard hitting. So his yellow is the key. You have to have yellow for him. Black Panther I'm using for his big hit with using black and using his yellow to create strike tiles to make Wolverine hit even harder. And then Black Widow I use for her blue to heal, as well as her purple. That way when I strike with the Black Panther's black, I can use her purple to steal the power back, because he gives the other team AP in their strong color, so she's going to be used to steal it right back. And if I have enough blue and I'm not hurt and things, I can also use that Black Panther's blue for shielding, but I'm going to try to strike as much as possible with Old Man Logan. Now, if you watch this match, you'll see that sometimes I might even bypass some good blue hits and things like that. But I do that on purpose. I'm tanking hard with Logan. Logan should be able to tank and get you your black and yellow. That's key. If you can tank with those, you're pretty good. And unless you get a really horrible drop where they're throwing the opponents getting strike tiles and bombs like crazy, you should be able to decimate the team. Now, what I found too is Black Panther, you probably want to have him close to being champion, or unless you got a lot of black and gold for him right off the bat. And original Black Widow, you probably want her championed for this team. Old Man Logan, actually you don't have to have him leveled up much as long as he has yellow. Granted, if you have red, he's going to be injuring himself, and if red is all you have, I would not use him for this, and I would select a different team. I do plan on doing some other videos with different teams to beat the Big Enchilada. That way, maybe you're wondering if you can beat it, and some tips on how to beat it, but maybe you don't have some of the characters I'm using or don't have the good levels for them to be able to handle it and do it. This video will show you that it is possible to do. On this day with that particular team, the levels, I'm going to pull up my levels for those characters for you so I can see what levels they are. So I can tell you, and granted they're higher than what I beat it for in the past. Currently, my Old Man Logan, I have a 1 yellow cover and 1 red cover for him, and he's at level 285. But I remember beating it with the lowest, when I have the starter level for him, and I had unfortunately red right away, so I had to wait till I had yellow, but I didn't level him up, and I was still able to beat it with him not leveled up. Currently, as of this video, my Black Panther is level 183, but I was able to beat it using him just when he was championed at the bare bones champion level. And original Black Widow is max champion at 144. And you don't have to have her all the way up, but I would strongly suggest hopefully having her max champion, she'll do it. Now, another alternative to this team is, instead of original Black Widow, is to use somebody like Spider-Man, because Spider-Man will be throwing shield tiles to help keep you from getting hurt, and he has the ability to heal your team with his yellow. But that will take away from the strike tile ability, so you have to use that wisely. The other option too is to use Beast. Beast will give you green damage, which you don't have with this current team here. You'll have to hoard green, and then though you'll be using your blue with him or with Black Panther to put down a countdown tile, because then when you use his green, he'll do a lot more damage. And then on top of that too, with that countdown tile down, he'll also heal with yellow. So there's my alternative options I recommend if you don't have a good original Black Widow, or you'd rather feel comfortable having more green power attack, use Beast, okay? Or the other option, use Spider-Man. Now, as you see here, this is not exactly a slouch team I'm fighting either. There is a good amount of Ultrons and things like that to toughen it up a little bit. I apologize for any noise in the background. When you have people running around, no matter how many closed doors and things you have, they still tend to make a lot of noise. Once again, too, please don't put it in the comments, why'd you not do that match, whatever that you've seen. Remember, my goal is to tank with Old Man Logan as much as possible, because he's going to tank in Horde Black for me. And when you Horde Black, the goal I always use is to try to have enough Black for when the last wave comes that you can hit him twice. Now, over the last probably several months, sometimes your hardest fight will be the third round instead of your fourth. So don't be afraid to use some Black there too, especially if you have original Black Widow has enough purple to turn around and steal right from that. So sometimes, maybe if I have a really tough group and the second round is a tough one, I might smack them right there. You'll have enough time to build up, most likely, enough Black to continue. But really, the underlying key to this team, a lot of people don't realize, is the yellow. Because Old Man Logan hits hard. So when you start really spamming, see here I go, by the way, with the Black right there on this one. But when you start spamming those strike tiles and they're doing some massive additional damage, you're going to be doing 1,000 something damage every single hit. Just so you have an idea of what my covers are for each character as well. Once again, I'll mention those. Old Man Logan on this match here has one yellow cover and one red. So nothing super fancy about him there. The key with him is yellow. Red doesn't really help you much at all, except adds additional strike tiles, which is helpful when you're starting to lay down strike tiles, but you don't use a lot of powers in this. And he ends up hurting himself with red, so unless you have yellow, I wouldn't use him. For Black Panther, I'm running him at 5 gold covers, or yellow, 3 blue, and 5 black. And as I said, the power of this is running his yellow tiles. Currently, with his battle plan power, he converts 3 basic yellow at this level to 180 strike tiles. So he's putting down 380 damage strike tiles. So you're doing a lot more damage. It says if your team has 12 or more team up AP as well, and you notice I usually hardly ever will use a team up power in this match either. You might want to pack one in there with a power hit just in case you get a rough patch, but otherwise you really don't need it much. If you have 12 or more, the 3 basic yellow tiles become 270 damage strike tiles rather than 180 at this level, making it even more devastating. So if I'm not using that, and I do hit with Wolverine, does good damage on those team up tiles, the strike tiles are even more damaging. And so Black Panther hits those strike tiles, then Wolverine turns around and throws out strike tiles because of his red power if you have him, his red. And his are not as good as Black Panther's at 1 cover, but at 1 cover, I'm pulling up the data right now at this level, he is throwing down, when ally fires a power, there are fewer than 5 friendly strike tiles because you're putting down 3, so the first time you'll do it, he loses 805 health, that's his damaging part, I said why you want to make sure he has yellow, and creates 2 additional strength tiles of 86 damage. So as I said, he's throwing down another 2 of 86, so all of a sudden Black Panther throws down 3, and then he throws down 2 more that are not as damaging, and you are just racking in major damage to those characters. Now where Black Widow is in, I'm running her at 355, 3 purple, 5 blue, 5 black. At level 144, her 3 purple steals 3 AP of each color except purple, which you really don't need too much. So to have that boosted any higher, I found this seems to be the optimal power with her. So that's what you're going to use to steal back after you hit with Black Panther. Her anti-gravity device, which is blue, costs 9 to use, It gives a burst of 896 health to all allies, plus 896 if there are no enemy countdown tiles. So here's where the double benefit of that is. A lot of times in this event, you fight people are throwing down strike tiles. Bombs, and this will delay the bombs if you need to, or it'll hit them. And then, so she has the healing benefit, and then her black doesn't cost anything, she just does extra damage. So that's how I beat it with this team. Please feel free to let me know what your thoughts are. If you have a team that you would suggest me trying out, please let me know in the comments. Once again, Frugal fans, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And if you don't mind, please take time to subscribe and share this with your friends to help me grow my channel. If you want to see other videos as well like this, and reviews and things, please check out my website at thehenchmanslounge.com. So until next time, keep it frugal.